Hey guys, so just because of technical difficulties, I'm going to go ahead and run through these two workbook pages with you on here, and then we'll pop on for our live session and ask questions. So today we're starting with metric units. So that's a whole nother system of measurement, and it's going to have different ways to measure. You've probably recognized centimeter and meter just by looking at the screen. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. So we're going to be talking about length first. So with our other system, we talked about the foot, the inch, the yard, and the mile. So now we're going to be talking about length for metric. So length is the measurement of a line between 2 points. Millimeter, centimeter, meter, and kilometer are units that are a part of the metric system of measure for length. A millimeter is about as thick as 6 sheets of notebook paper. So this is the smallest one. You put 6 sheets of notebook paper together and you turn it to the side. That would be about how long a millimeter is. A centimeter is about the length of a ladybug. So still pretty small. That would be about 1 centimeter. A meter gets a little bit bigger. We use meter sticks sometimes in science. And for other things, a meter is about the height of a chair. And then a kilometer, which is way bigger, is about 6 city blocks. So if you're walking down the street for 6 blocks, that's how long a kilometer would be. All right, let's look at this real world example. I love these because I think they're so helpful to us. It says, Doug is growing carrots in his garden. He pulled out a carrot for lunch. Measure the carrot to the nearest centimeter. So first off, he would take his carrot and he'd make sure that it started on 0, just like you would do with a ruler with inches. And then he's going to see how long it is here. The carrot is closer. It has this little stem to the 12 centimeter mark than the 11 millimeter mark. So the carrot is almost 12 centimeters long. Okay, let's move on. Gotta give it a second because, like I said, I'm having some technical difficulties today. My computer or my Wi-Fi is not liking me. Okay, yay, it worked. All right. Before measuring the length of an object, you want to always estimate the length to decide which unit of measurement is best to use. So if you're looking at a piece of furniture, like a desk in our classroom or a chair, well, you might think to yourself, okay, a centimeter is going to be way too small. We could measure in centimeters, but it's going to be a lot of centimeters. So something like a meter stick would be a bit better to use. So here it says, choose the best estimate for the length of a student's desk. We know that 10 millimeters is equal to 1 centimeter. So guys, millimeters are super, super small because a centimeter is like the length of a ladybug. So 10 of those is a millimeter, or 10 millimeters is a centimeter. So super, super small for our millimeters. So 5 ladybugs, basically, if we use centimeters. Too small. 5 millimeters, that would be way too small. 50 centimeters, that may work because, like I said, remember we could use a meter stick or we could use centimeters, but it's got to be a lot of them. And then 50 millimeters. Well, we know that millimeters is smaller than centimeters, so I still don't think that's going to be enough. A desk has to be long enough to work on, so centimeters are a better estimate than millimeters. So if we're measuring the top here, 50 centimeters is going to be our best estimate of the length. Now, if we're measuring the height of it, how tall it was, that may be when we could pull in a meter stick, and it may be as tall as that chair from our previous page. All right, so just thinking about a grasshopper, I know that we don't have this right in front of us and we can't actually take a ruler to it, but if we know that a ladybug is 1 centimeter, how many centimeters do you think a grasshopper would be? Depending on how big the grasshopper is, if it's full grown or not, I'd say about 6 centimeters. I'm running out of time. Choose the best estimate for the length of the kayak. 6 centimeters, 2 meters, 6 meters, or 2 kilometers. Go ahead and decide which one you think, and we'll chat about it when I join the chat. Let me know if you have any questions on these 2 pages, and I'll talk to you in a few.